Do not attempt to adjust your screen. Forbes DVD Live is taking over.
So Trash, what's good?
Oh man, life is good, man. Life's beautiful.
Album, pre-album.
Yeah, pre-album.
Pre-album, because you don't want them to get it twisted. What's the name of the pre-album that's out right now?
It's called Pray Magnum Opus.
Where could they get that at?
You can jump that on iTunes. It's only released digitally right now. I'm about to hit it with the physical. But I ain't want to take away from the digital yet, so I'm about to hit it with a physical. It's gonna be a joint with another CD. It's gonna be like a double CD with the Pray Magnum Opus on the physical, and you're gonna have the Queens verse everybody.
Oh wow. And who could you like splash out the Queens verse everybody? All right, look. How many people on the track?
Oh, it's heads, man. Because see, the interesting thing about that is that you may have Queens as the particular foundation on that project, but you know, we doubled through, so we lined up with BK. So we got BK affiliates, we got BX affiliates. I might have to get Sun on it if I close it up too.
Yeah. All right, well look, you got Queens versus everybody.
Yeah.
Give me a number of people on there so far.
7.
All right, so let's
My son is ill. Look.
Stop. Look. We gotta give the people something. Give us one name that's on there.
Nori, that's it.
Nori. Okay. I think that might be obvious to them. Shock us with one that they might be like, ooh, I gotta hear that now.
Sean Price, that's it.
There you go. That's it right there.
Nori, Sean Price. I don't even think they ever recorded together either. This might be their first time. I mean, I like when all my family is doing music together.
Yeah, that's good energy, man.
It makes it better for everybody. It makes it to where
energy, man.
that's how real it is. Phones be ringing and shit. Everybody gotta put this shit on mute. But all right, that's dope. Nori, Sean Price, and that's Queens versus everybody.
Queens versus everybody.
So how you got Brooklyn niggas on the Queens versus everybody?
Because they're affiliated with us too.
Okay, it's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
You could call it BQE versus everybody.
We ain't going through all that. This is part 1, and you know, maybe part 2 we might do
You try to steal the Brooklyn. You know Nas.
Nah.
You know Nas is from Brooklyn, right?
You always do that. So is Michael Jordan, man.
Here we go. This shit is getting great. Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson.
Oh man.
When you from the boroughs, what's the difference between the boroughs to you?
I mean, now it's not too much.
Yeah.
You know, before it was, you knew a Brooklyn dude from Queens. You know, you basically the way different areas had their own kind of slang, had their own kind of lingo. Now it's kind of pretty much consolidated into like.
We didn't get along at one point too. I don't think people knew that.
Oh man, yeah.
Brooklyn,
I was in that era.
Brooklyn and Queens didn't get along.
Yeah, it wasn't easy either. I was in that era.
Queensbridge. When you go out there now, what's the difference between your upbringing and being out there now?
My upbringing was I was a child. Now I was a father.
Yeah.
So it's different.
Yeah.
I'm going to touch the boys up. Like, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Yo, your mother called me, told me such and such. Yo, come on, I'm going to get you. Like, you know, I'm going under there in a whole different vein now. You know.
Being a young old father and being a part of hip hop community. How does Tragedy Khadafi, the father, go through and talk to his children in this day and time? Okay.
I just, you know, with them, it's like I give them what I am, man. I just, you know, I give it to them. I keep it green with them. You know, I don't lie to them. I don't pull no punches on them. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me, I always tell them, listen, man, you know I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. With me, you gonna know everything it is. Don't ask me nothing you ain't ready to hold. 1.
Yeah.
Right? 2. Like, I'm not gonna play no games with you because life ain't playing with me and it's not gonna play with you. So once we have that premise, they already know what the build is gonna be. But it's all gonna be gracious and it's gonna be out of love because I love them.
After all these years reuniting with Capone-N-Noreaga, was it right at home or was it weird? It's like, do you feel like why do we take so long to do this shit?
You know what, man? Sometimes, man, you gotta go through things in life and realize everything has to be battle tested. Like, we in a time right now where a motherfucker just can look the part and get away with it for a while for the most part. But that's not really authentic and that's not organic. And sometimes you gotta go through things and your relationship has to be tested. Yeah. So you know exactly where it's at and where you stand with each other. So yeah, there's times I'll be like, yo, damn, man, we had to go through all this, but you know, I'll be like, yo, we just had to go through this. Initially, before I went to Miami to record with him, I was like, yo, damn, I wonder if it's man, we had a chemistry. You know what I'm saying? I know that chemistry Like you can't buy chemistry.
Yeah.
Like and if you pay attention to the energy of a song, whatever, you can tell if it was money, the nigga just came through, emailed the beat. You know, we all do it. You know what I'm saying? And you can more or less feel when the energy's in the room. So when I got down there, you know, I was a little concerned at how we would mesh again. Cause you know, he be on this other shit. You know what I'm saying? And he know me, I'm staying militant. One thing he said he told Busta, he was like, yo, one thing about Traj is not going to change. He's going to be himself. Like he's gonna be what he is or whatever. So, but when I got there, it was crazy because he threw the shit. We talked for a second, we drank some wine and shit, and then he just threw the joint on. I just went right in. Then I was like, yo, throw the other joint on, throw the other, and I left like. Once I left, we had like 10, 11 joints in the can, and I was only there 2 days.
When y'all went through y'all little shit, you and Nori, and y'all started doing the diss records. Looking back at that, was that corny or was that necessary? Necessary?
Fuck, it was necessary. You know why? We both warriors, and the reason why me and Nori were bum heads because we a lot alike.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We a lot alike, yo. We got that aggressive energy. And if we fuck with you, we gonna fuck with you. But sometimes you gotta realize just because you may want something for a person, sometimes it's how you go about the approach too. And if they're not ready for it, doesn't matter how you go at it. And we done had bills where he was like, yo, God, you know what, man? You know, it was shit you was trying to show me I wasn't ready for. And I was like, wow, I respect that. You know what I mean? And we met now, we move on. But he's tight with me right now because I gotta finish up these joints and shit.
Yeah. The friendly conversation after the diss record, how does that go? Like, do you say, that was some bullshit, or you like, oh, you got me on that? What was your first conversation like?
I think one of the main things I appreciate about me and his relationship is that, like, we don't pull no punches. Like, ain't nothing fake. Like, we were speaking 2 years before we even started recording.
Wow.
But that's me and his way of just filling each other out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's real. So once it got to that point where I went to Miami, it was just all like, you know, it was natural. But I'm glad we did that. I'm not gonna say I'm glad it happened. But I'm glad we both responded the way we did. We fucking commanders, we warriors. That's what we gonna do.
And in 2014, what keeps you recording? What keeps you in this business? Because you've been through all types of shit. What makes you say I'm getting up and recording today?
One, first and foremost, like, a lot of people, you know, maybe if you see my documentary, you know, you will realize that to me, music represents something totally different than it may represent to a rapper or MC or whatever. Like to me, like I don't rhyme, I relate. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Like to me, it's like that shit is my piece. You know what I mean? That's my sanctuary. So it has nothing to do with the time. It has nothing to do with anybody else. I mean, I love and appreciate the love I get, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad, but I do this shit for me, it's selfish.
What do you think it's gonna take for the industry to put you back on that FM dial and all over these Sirius satellite dials? What do you think?
We live in a new age, man. I'm not even concerned with that.
Okay.
If I master this playing field, I don't gotta worry about being on the FM. This artist right now that's not, you don't even hear him on the radio, they eating.
Yeah.
And they moving. And like, you know, if you can do what you do and keep your integrity and keep your quality, you know what I'm saying, then why do that? Because then you're just looking for acceptance when you already are. Like, I'm gonna focus on, like, you know, we had these talks, I'm gonna focus on, I know it's more so they know, but I'm gonna focus more on just being humble and staying focused and being grounded and keep doing what I'm doing, man. I'm not gonna worry about being on the FM dial. Who is that? What is that anyway?
But everybody talks about this, bringing New York back or bringing real hip hop back, and you one of the forefathers of the New York sound.
It's funny, man, right? One, New York, first of all, it's a lot to that, like to me, like bringing New York back. What do you want? Listen, the 90s is over. I'm not going back there.
A lot of these niggas wouldn't have survived there anyway.
Exactly. That's why I don't know why you want to keep stop it.
Because bringing New York back means we got to start beating y'all the fuck up again.
And bringing the laws back and all types. There were conditions that created that music.
Exactly.
It wasn't just we said, yo, we're gonna make this kind of music now. And it also had a variety and a variation of different things because there were different conditions going on all around us. So now things is different. A lot of shit got bleached out a lot. You know, a lot of motherfuckers accepted it. So one thing I hate, man, I hate when a motherfucker, and I don't hate, you know, the youngins coming up and them, you know, speaking their language now. I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect that. But what I hate is when they're like, yo, we need to bring hip hop back. First of all, hip hop ain't dead. Y'all, hip hop ain't died. Y'all niggas dead. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas died, man, because there's a lot of us out here still doing it. But yet, when I go to them shows, I don't see y'all niggas in the crowd.
Yeah.
But y'all crying and whining. Get the fuck away from me with that shit.
Yeah.
That shit is weak, man.
Well, sometimes I think they complain, but at the same time, I don't think they know what they need to do to keep this shit going. What do they need to do? Tell them what they need to do.
One, you'll support your artist.
Okay.
In any type of way. And it don't gotta be me, because I'm gonna do me regardless. Right? Support the motherfucker you fuck with. Support that artist. Support that vein. Don't cry about shit. That's a motherfucker's problem. That's why motherfuckers get popped out here by these police, because all we do is cry. We don't do nothing about it.
And march.
Come on, man. Anytime they letting you do something, that means there's no threat.
Yeah.
That shit is not a threat.
Because you have to give permission to march. Because if they don't want you to march, they're gonna tear gas you.
Exactly.
So I want to build on 1 second. We'll be right back. Another second. Hold on.